What's up, everybody? Back for another Honkai Star Rail video, and this video is going to be yes, Kafka. I understand. Thank you for the chat. Anyway, this is going to be about Dot. Right now, quick little tidbit if you didn't know. When a boss has two little dots right here, that means they have a second phase. Normally, when a second phase starts, the boss will immediately action itself up and it will attack immediately and it will cleanse debuffs. It'll keep like Arcana and like a few specific ones, right? But stuff like the attack reduction, burn, shock, like all the dot stuff will all go away, defense slowing, and he'll be completely cleansed. However, this does not apply to this boss right here. Now, unsure if this is intentional, a bug, or something they're going to do going forward, but it is yet again another dot buff, right? Now, the reason this is important is because we recently had an event where dot could crit, right? We even had dot stuff in the Divergent universe, and if you didn't know, dot has not received a buff since quite literally Black Swan. I mean, you could argue like Tribby or like Robin and whatnot, but an actual like straight up dot related buff has not been since Black Swan. I don't even remember what my Black Swan has. I don't even think she was completely finished, and I just never went back and finished her just because dot just didn't get any help whatsoever, right? So when I want to use dot again, I was like, oh, you know, well, it was no point, right? I think my Kafka could also use like 2 more speed as well, which does suck, right? Cause I just got really unlucky with relics. But enough about that, right? Dot has been forgotten. No one's gonna summon for Dot. Like, who realistically is going to summon for Kafka or Black Swan, right? Obviously, Kafka's getting buffed, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and take this guy out real quick. Alright, so see, he has all these buffs. All of these would be going away. He'd keep like Arcana, right? So go ahead. Boom. Phase transition. He keeps all of it, and then he takes all like a bunch of the dot, right? I mean, obviously he didn't do too much because it's Pollux, right? But he did have debuffs. He kept all of the debuffs, which is not normally something that bosses do, which is kind of crazy, right? This is insanely good. Now, I could go ahead and show you the other boss, but the other boss is super annoying with Dot. It actually has a good clear, but I've had times where units have died, and I'm like, okay, most people should know that the debuffs don't go over, right? So he kept all of these debuffs, the attack reduction, defense lowering, all that stuff, which is really nice, right? Now obviously this isn't gonna save Dot. I'm not like look how far it's taken me. We're already 3 cycles in but I mean, for Dot that's pretty nice. But my Kafka is E2, to be fair, and Black Swan and Kafka both have light guns, right? But regardless of that, this is still a overall W. This is still a good thing for Dot. Every little thing matters. Now, let me know in the comments if you guys still use the Dot characters, right? Do you only use it in Divergent Universe? Do you only use it in other game modes? Let me know in the comments. And would you summon for a new Dot character? I know I definitely would. Kafka is one of my favorite characters, right? Just because I like the Dot damage, right? I like Dot, right? Kafka's cool, she's cool in the story, her ult's cool, and then they just decided, alright, we sold Kafka, we're done. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, that's it for the video. Pretty short one today, but it just, I mean, there's not too much more I could really talk about, unfortunately, with all this stuff, you know. I guess in the future, I was hoping we get like a new 4-star Dot unit, because we have like Luca, Sampo, Gwynaife, and all them, but you know how they are with 4 stars. But anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thanks for staying the whole time, Robin. Thank you.